What is up, guys? My name is Rob Donaldson, and today we are back with episode number 159 of Rob's Best Bets. And as always, you can find me on Twitter or the X app at RobDFB. And if you do want more content like this in the future, please hit that like and subscribe button because it really does help out a ton. But before we jump into the picks, I just want to give a massive shout out to Underdog Fantasy for sponsoring today's video. And if you do want to get involved with the pick'em videos that we do on this channel, or give out on Twitter, or just want to take part in similar daily contests, head over there and use my promo code ROBDFB at signup, and they'll match your first $100 up to 100%. And now, let's hop into last week's recap along with the recap of the first 2 days of this week. And y'all, we are lighting up MLB betting, and to be honest, these home run props that we've been posting deserve the bulk of the credit because we've been hitting them at an insane rate with odds north of 5-1, 7-1, 8-1, and it's just awesome because plus money is really where it's at when betting this sport, in my opinion, or at least the way that I approach the sport. And man, we have a lot of season left, but at this point, we are finally on pace to get at least close to our season-long goal, especially with how many units we've been raking in over the past month. I don't think that rate is sustainable, unfortunately, but I do think we can get pretty damn close to it. So let's keep it rolling and hop right into this post-trade deadline slate. All right, for our first pick of the day, we are heading down to Arlington, where we have the White Sox taking on the Rangers, and the White Sox had a fire sale on their bullpen. And man, that bullpen was already awful to begin with. That said, I do think they have a lot of first five value, especially with Dylan Cease on the bump. So let's take them on the first five money line for 1 unit for our first play of the day. For pick number 2, we are heading down to Atlanta, where we have the Angels taking on the Braves, and Lucas Giolito is making his second start in an Angels uniform. And I really do think he keeps them in this game, and we are getting a lot of value just because, obviously, the Braves lines are so inflated. This is a great team, but I do think this Angels team is invigorated. They were turned into buyers last second at the deadline when they were expected to potentially be sellers at some point. So let's take the Angels, getting the 1 run for 2 units for our second play of the day. For pick number 3, we are heading out to the Bronx, where we have the Yankees taking on the Rays, and the Yankees have burned us over the last 2 days, and that offense just looks putrid. But if there's any time to really kind of right a game, or at least get one back in the win column, it's going to be this one with Garrett Cole on the bump. So let's take the Yankees on the money line for 3 units for our third play of the day. All right, for our final play of the day, we are heading down to Miami, where we have the Marlins taking on the Phillies, and I'm a firm believer in this Phillies lineup. I think their bats have been great for a few months now, and when you look at Braxton Garrett, this is a guy that I think is due for a lot of regression in the second half, and Zach Wheeler on the other side, I think is really turning a corner and poised to have a really great second half. So let's take the Phillies on the money line for 4 units for our final play of the day. All that being said, I really want to thank you guys for checking out today's video, and just as a heads up, tomorrow at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be hosting a watch party on YouTube Live. We've done a few of these and they've been pretty popular, and essentially it's exactly how it sounds. I get on YouTube Live, we watch some baseball games together, we cheer for the same bets, maybe even play some live bets, and it's just a good time. I interact with the chat, answer questions and all that. And yeah, if you want to join in, more than welcome to join, and I'd love to have you. So with all that being said, y'all, I will see you in a future video. Take it easy.